Hey guys, welcome back to the Crooked River in Eastern. Or I should say, welcome to On Track Tuesday from the Crooked River in Eastern. See if I can get this to pull up. I can see the chat. How is everybody tonight? Appreciate all you guys that stopped in here at 8 o'clock rather than 7 o'clock. See if I can get this to come up live for some reason. Alright. Maybe. Alright. Sorry guys, I was trying to get this to catch up with me. Sparky, the Carver, how you guys doing? Sorry guys, I was trying to get this to catch up with me. Sparky, the Carver, how you guys doing? Greg Runyons, good to see you. Troy, hey, what's going on? Sparky, the Carver, how you guys doing? Turn this off. There we go. James, Tedesco, how are you, buddy? No, you didn't miss anything, man. I just finally got this up and going. Hey, Vinny. Georgia Sunbelt, how's it going? Dave, BNSFN scale, semi-retired semi-driver, how are you? Martin, Chris, Skullikill River Valley, how are you? I botched that up, I apologize. Torian Rail Heritage, how are you? All right. Well, guys, here it is. Finally here. April 30th, On Track Tuesday. Rushed home from work, try to get here on time for 8 o'clock. Hopefully this isn't lagging or anything too badly. Not a ton. I'm not even really sure what to talk about, man. Oh boy, yeah, Sparky, take it easy there, man. Don't get too carried away. No moderators. You gotta teach me how that works. Hey, Rodney and Nathan, how are you doing? Well, I'm gonna fire up a GP38. I'll run a train around here behind me. So we have something running anyways. I don't know if you can see that behind me or not. Some background noise. Hey Wilmer, CSX girl, how are you? Hastings, how are you? Yeah, really. All right. Well, very good. Thanks for joining in, guys. So, I just thought first of all, I want to thank the guys on Track Tuesday. Wilmer, Benny. It's just great to be here. Tony. And again, it's just unfortunate while I'm here, thanks to YouTube and their craziness, but I do appreciate it. It's good to be here. This is my Crooked River in Eastern, or at least part of it, as you can see. Behind me is my town area. I don't know how much you can see back there, my grain elevator behind my big head. That's kind of where I'm working on now, the area I'm working on now. So, sorry, I'm kind of trying to read the chat here a little bit too. Yes, I'm kind of at a loss. I guess just a little history on the railroad. I've only been back into this a couple years. I've had a lot of help from a lot of you guys. Sparky's been a big help, just with picking his brain on things and just getting things up and running. Troy Broderick, probably talked to Troy. He's a great guy. Subscribe to his channel if you guys. And that's another thing too, guys. Go through, subscribe to people you're not subscribed to. But Troy's been a big help. He's I probably talk to him, man, several times a week, especially on the weekends. We kind of bounce ideas off each other and that kind of thing. So it's been nice. Just the community in general has been nice. Without a lot of you guys, it'd be kind of hard to do this, really. Last time I was in it, I was back in like 95 or 6, and it was still DC block system and everything. So getting back into it with the DCC, it's been great. It has its little quirks, but it's fun. I like it. Is everybody hearing me okay? Things coming across okay or no? Hey, Robert. Darren, you silly bastard, you. Hey, Eric. Bertoni, good to see you as well. Jerry, good to see you. Oh, hey. Oh, there we go. That's green thing there. Eric, just for you, because you asked about it the other day at the family truckster here. Again, I know it's not to scale, but just thought I'd pull that out for you because you were asking about it. This is the graffitied version there, missing hubcaps and all that fun stuff from when I went through St. Louis. I just got a kick out of that. I had to have it. You can hear me fine. Okay, good. How did you get involved on Track Tuesday? What is your favorite model? What's your layout? Model path? Oh, yes. Thanks, Sparky. On Track Tuesday, just from watching it, I've been watching Wilmer and Tony to start, and then when Benny came on the scene, I kind of joined in with that. I met everybody through actually through Sparky, and then also through Vinny. I think a lot of you guys were watching Vinny as well. BNSF 6951, and so through watching them guys, watching Tony with his rebuild on his layout, and then when this all came about on Track Tuesday. I started watching that, and it's been a great idea. The whole roving chat and different layouts. It's kind of neat. As far as the layout is kind of model. It's semi-prototypical, I guess. It's the Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. It is something I just basically made up. In fact, I had some shirts made up finally. It is, I would say, I'm a CSX fan, mostly. I'm a chassis system fan. But CSX, for modern power, obviously chassis isn't around anymore, so I kind of went that route with CSX. I will run other foreign power, UP, NS. I got a couple locos there. From Scale Trains, who I'm a big fan of, in case you guys don't know that. Crooked River, the name comes from an Indian name, Cuyahoga, which is the main river that runs through Cleveland, Ohio, and that's where I live. That word Cuyahoga means Crooked River, so I kind of stole that from there. And Eastern, just because I'm in the eastern part of Ohio, eastern states being with Chessie and CSX and that, so that's where the eastern part comes from. Coal is probably my favorite thing. Nothing to me better than a long coal drag. So I definitely have the Crooked River Mine. if you guys want, I can take the camera and just kind of do a little walk around here in a little bit. But yeah, and then I like grain silos and that. I do have an intermodal yard over there too. You can see that. I'm gonna kind of turn that. It's kind of a mess right now. I kind of moved a lot of stuff around with me working on the grain elevator in that area there. So it's kind of one of those deals. Are you talking about, Eric, you talking about the car here? Much bigger than 1.160, yeah. I know, but I kind of keep it kind of hidden off, you know, from a distance, whatever. Like I said, I try to be as prototypical as possible. I try to keep things to scale as much as I can, but that was just one of those things where I wanted to have it. I thought it was kind of funny. So, you know, everybody kind of does. Oh, no joke, Sparky. Am I buffering still? Hi, Ali. Mohammed, how are you, buddy? Hey, Gaffa. So nice to see someone pronounce Cuyahoga right. Yeah, I know CSX girl. They botch that a lot, Cuyahoga. Hey, Gary. Gary's from down around Warren. ELS DP 45. But favorite YouTube moment? I don't know if I really have a favorite YouTube moment. I kind of really, the unfortunate event with Sparky and his flood a year or two back, whenever that was, it seems like forever ago. Kind of what really got me into watching Sparky, which I think a lot of people kind of found Sparky that way. And just through watching him and kind of getting more into the YouTube community, it was kind of encouraging. When I first started out building the layout, I wasn't even going to video anything or worry about YouTube or any of that. I really didn't realize the YouTube thing was so big. So my wife actually suggested that I go ahead and just film it for my own good, really, just to look back on where I was and where I started and progress, to look back. And so that's kind of what I did. And a guy named Brian Burke. I don't know if you guys know Brian Burke or not. He was in Landsberg and Great Western. Unfortunately, he moved again. I don't know how many, not again recently, but about a year ago, I guess it would be. He tore his layout down again. He was rebuilding and tore it down. And anyways, he's the one who really kind of talked me into posting some of these videos. So he's a great guy. I don't know, like I said, he hasn't really posted much lately layout-wise. But, so there's a good layout there to check out. Let's see. What am I working on now? So I picked this up from my junkyard. Those cranes, just off eBay. I guess it's pretty close to scale. It says it's supposed to be 187 scale. To me, it looks a little big, but I think it'll work for the junkyard. Junkyard's going to be called Ed Scrap, where we scrap your crap. Kind of thought that was catchy. It is a, I'm going to call it a franchise from a guy named Eddie Toombs in the Paducah, Tennessee, and Midland. So I'm going to use that as I guess a couple other places have used it as well. So I thought that was kind of neat to franchise that out as a junkyard. Yeah, whatever, Troy. I won't hold the CSX thing against me. Yeah, you know. I think it was just Union Pacific that wrecked something the other day, wasn't it? Huh, kind of funny there, buddy. I won't hold that against you. I won't hold that BNSF stuff against you either. In fact, actually, I did pre-order one of those Dash 9s, the BNSF from Scale Trains. Run that with my CSX intermodal. That'd be kind of good. Who's, Ralph, who has done videos lately? Is that, you talking about Brian Burke? I haven't seen anything. I have to check. Maybe I'm not getting any, what do you call it, updates on his channel. trying to keep up with the chat here, guys. It's once I learn some of your names, it's gonna be nice because like this Tydagton Valley Railroad and Coal Company, I'm probably botching the heck out of that name, but he's got a good channel there too. Nice layout. Yep. Yeah, I know it's Sparky. How's the shed going? Did you get anything built on that shed yet, Sparky? I know you was working on tearing the other one down, and I saw that video the other day. On track Tuesday. Nathan, Tony, cooking. Hey, Digger Evans. Trader Rails. Hey, Benny, how's it going? So, I made up some. Here's my logo. I had a coffee cup made up. I just went through Vistaprint. I don't know if there's better options or not. I think I paid like 15 bucks for that. These shirts here, they're like $18. It's got the logo on the front and on the back. I don't know if you can see that or not. If that YouTube thing at the bottom is coming up. So I ordered a couple shirts for me and the wife. We're down to Steamtown, which, by the way, guys, just in case you haven't heard, there's a big YouTube meet and greet at Steamtown, May 18th and 19th. Well, the 19th we're going to go over to Horseshoe Curve. The 18th is Steamtown. So, hope to see a lot of you guys there. Teespring, it's free. Is it really? How does that work, Teespring? I haven't looked it up. I know a lot of you guys use it. Thanks, Ben. I know Wilmer was probably wearing a shirt I sent to him the other day on his Not Bad segment on Monday. It looked really good on you, sir. Thank you for wearing that and promoting the show for tonight. Wow, Darren, that's kind of low, man. Kind of low there, buddy. My friend Darren, B&H 1019 Railways. I tell you to check out his channel, but you know. He just has bare walls on his shed now. At least he got something going. He finally got the walls up. That's going to be a nice layout, though, I got to say, once he gets it up and running. I'll have to check out that Teespring then, see how that works. But yeah, I mean, Teespring, you make the designs, pictures, sorts, merge, you promote and sell, and make a profit on sales. So do they charge you to be on there, the Teespring thing? How does that work? You have to, or is it like you create it and people order right from Teesprings? I keep calling Teespring. Teesprings? I'll have to look into it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if guys would even be interested in them or not, you know, and if you are, let me know. Maybe we'll figure something out. No big deal. I just thought because we were going over to Steamtown, it'd be kind of neat to have a shirt to promote the channel, promote the layout a little bit. I know a bunch of you guys have. I know Sparky's got a lot of cool shirts. So does Vinny. All right, Troy. Go take care of that weather issue. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hey, Drew Steele. How you doing? Let's see, Ali Muhammad. I am not getting a tunnel motor, SD40 tunnel. I don't model those roads, so that's the main reason I'm not interested in those. I really wasn't even going to go with the Dash 9s from them, but somebody that just left the chat here, Troy, my buddy in Oklahoma, he got me hooked on a little bit of Union Pacific and BNSF, so. One mere lodge, okay. So Nathan, I am in Ohio. I'm near the east side of Cleveland, northeast Ohio. And that's what you're asking. I know you got Robert down there in Florida. Hey, Robert, I think maybe July we're looking, July 14th that week. I think we might be coming back down to Florida, so we'll have to hook up again. Hang out at the Suncoast Model Railroad Club. That's a nice channel there, too. Check that out, Suncoast Model Railroad. Is that right, Robert? I think I got the name right. And subscribe to them. Like that channel. Beautiful layout, club layout. Doing some really nice work down there. I think Robert's the El Presidente, too. At least he was, unless they kicked him out by now. I don't know. Sparky, I am filming on my phone, and I'm looking at the laptop, looking at the stream. So I don't know, does that work? Does that make sense? It's kind of new to me, man. Yeah, that's right, Vinny. You know, I actually like that Conrail you were showing the other day. I know you said it's Atlas. Maybe it's not as detailed. But I've had good luck with Atlas. I like the way they run and stuff, and they don't look too bad either. I got several Atlas, a couple chassis. One has sound, they're the Atlas Silvers. I have a couple of GP38, Chesapeake and Ohio's, a couple Western Maryland, SD35, Western Maryland, the circus paint colors on that, the red, white, and black. So I've got some decent luck with the Atlas stuff. Still the president, huh? For life. Nobody else wants to do it. They just want to go play trains. They want you to do all the hard work. So Carl, I said hi. That's a guru there. The guy Carl at that Suncoast Club. He's the DCC guru. He was trying to explain some stuff to me. My eyes they started glazing over, man. Just the basics of DCC I got. You get too much more into it, forget it. Tim Lambert, how are you, buddy? Oh, there's some names in here I don't think I've seen before. Thank you guys for stopping in. Model Rail, I've seen you before, but thanks for stopping in there. I don't know, guys. What else can I tell you? I drove a truck for 21 years. I got some buffering going on there. 21 years, mostly local. Looking at Dave being a semi-retired semi-driver. And then I am now a nurse. I am a recovery room nurse over for the Cleveland Clinic here. I've been doing that about 5 years now. So it's a great career. Love it. I don't really miss driving. The traffic and stuff, I had enough of that. Oh, interesting. I did this the other day, not too long ago. It was a old Rio Grande work crane. This is a cheapo, probably, I don't know, Tyco or something. Got that with a bunch of, there was like a lot of stuff that I ordered, and this came with it. And just to my Crooked River and Eastern. I don't know if you guys know Brian Wilson. He's doing up some hoppers for me, covered hoppers. Joe G did all my my decals for that. I want to put that there. I'm going to shorten up the track because I can't see it right. So yeah, surprised Joe isn't in here. Usually I thought he'd be here tonight. Jack, how you doing? Look at here, I got the layout running. That's what I like, a chat with trains in the back. Yeah, I try to run them whenever I do a video. I think it's a little more interesting than just me yapping. Good night, Digger. Thanks for stopping in, Digger Evans. Matt Whitaker, nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, I know I ended up going a little later tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I weathered the crane. Some of it was just with washes, just with craft paint. I don't use much. Like I do have some. Actually, I just picked these up at, let's say, Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It was a set of artists. I don't know. I think I paid $5 for it, so I picked it up. It's got a bunch of colors in it. I don't know. Burnt sienna, burnt umber, titanium white, yellow ochre. I'll give it a try. Try my hand at the oil stuff. I haven't done much with that. But that and chalks. I want to order those pan pastels, but I found these at I think it was Michael's, or no, maybe it was Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. And I just, been using the chalks and trying that. I did a couple other things here. I'll show you since we're talking about it. Picked up this Conrail hopper, weathered that up. Didn't come out too bad, I don't think. That cold load is homemade. That is at from Dollar Tree. It's at Black Sand. I know some guys have done some talking on that in the past. This is just a couple I've done. This is a Chessie hopper. Same thing. It came out okay. I don't know. I got a lot of practicing to do still. I don't see him in here tonight so far, but Gooseland Railroad, Justin, he was Pink Monte. He and I, we're pretty good friends. We live close together, mess around each other's layouts. He ordered these from a guy, these little slag cars. So I found them and ordered them, put them together for him. Just weathered the trucks up a little bit, that was all. There's two of them here. So he's going to do, when he gets to it, he's got a big peninsula he's putting in. He's going to do a big steel mill. He models Conrail, Norfolk Southern, Chessie system. He's a little older era. I'm kind of all over the place with my eras. Just depends on what I feel on any given day. Sometimes I run the older stuff, the older Chessie stuff. Like tonight I got the GP38 out here. They also have the modern Gevos and that type of thing. So just depends what I feel. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, it's simply, I don't have any of it here. I've used like just the pink foam. I've shaped that up and made it fit into the car and painted it black and then put that sand on top. It's a $1 a bag. It's at, I wish I would have brought a bag out here from Dollar Tree. No, I did not, Robert. I missed out on that. What is that? The two new Locomotive CSX did. I know the one that was under the white wrap. Guys were talking about that. I thought somebody said it might be a video veterans unit, but I didn't get to see them. Is there videos or something up on that? 1776. They did a veterans unit. Oh, first responders too. Okay. The Gareth Frost. My day was good, man. Actually, it was a pretty good day at the hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hopefully, there's some kind of video on it or something. I'll have to look it up. I really, really wish they would get into doing some heritage units. It'd be so cool to see a Chessie system running down the rails again, like a true Chessie colors. Maybe this is a start to something. I don't know. We'll see. I know they did a lot of. They've been supportive of the. What is it? The Kentucky Heritage Steam Heritage thing, where they did the Spirit of Ravenna, and the Scout trains were supporting them and donating so much money per sale. I have that loco. I should have fired that one up actually. Nathan, I'm more of a diesel guy than steam. I do like steam. I've ridden the last 2 years. The wife and I, actually, we went last year with Gooseland and his wife to ride the Nickel Plate 765 at the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. It was awesome. So I mean, I do like steam. I don't run it here. Justin brought his over one time. I have a video of that. His 765 nickel plate over. We did a little video of it running on my layout. I think last spring. I have one steam locomotive. I have to put a decoder in it. It's by AHM. So way 100 years ago, back when. It's Baltimore, Ohio, the Royal Blue. But like I said, I have to put a decoder in that. So Quaker Jack, I made it to the live stream. Hey, Quaker Jack, welcome, man. Glad you made it to mine. That's good. BNSF, yeah, they don't have any heritage stuff going on either, do they, Vinny? It's just a nice gesture, you know. It's nice to see. I think just people in general like that. Just kind of makes. Nice. CNN and olive green and gold unit. Okay. That's what I want to get. I have to find, if I can find one at a good price. Anything I've seen has been ridiculous, and I refuse to pay some of the prices they want on some of these cars. I want that rainbow CN hopper that all you guys had, and you guys all had it graffitied out and stuff. I don't say I need all that, but I'd like to have that just because I think it's so unique. It's neat. But everything I've seen have been just crazy prices. Some of these guys are nuts what they want for these things. And I'm pretty cheap, I gotta admit. Yeah, actually, much as I like Jesse, Baltimore, Ohio was honestly my first true love of railroads. It's kind of an odd way where I got the colors from. I know it looks more like the Rock Island colors, but Baltimore, Ohio, I do have a couple, actually Bachmann units, F7s. They came DCC ready. I put a couple cheap decoders in them from Digitrax. And they run good, they look good. They were the first units, DCC, I guess you could say, that I ran on this layout. When I got back in, I really didn't have much left from back when. I saved a lot of my buildings and stuff. Like there's a house I've been working on. I'm trying to weather that up to look old. I painted it like an olive green. It's gonna go over near where my junkyard and that is. I want it to kind of look a little bit run down. I popped all the windows and everything out of it. It was a model power. It was a lighted kit. It was white with red shutters out of the box. I painted it up just the other day, as a matter of fact. SB Mike, Union Pacific does have some pretty cool heritage units. I was actually telling my wife the other day I wouldn't mind starting to, get more selective on locomotives that I get and try to do some of the heritage stuff. Never been a huge Norfolk and Southern fan. I don't hate them or anything. I've just never been like really into They're just really boring, their colors to me, black and white, I guess. I do have one. I do like the horse head in that. Some of their special units and their heritage units are really cool though, I have to admit. I have the Spirit of 1943 from UP. I have that actually on layaway with Hobby Express out of Cranberry, Pennsylvania. So actually I might be picking that up either on the way up to Steamtown or on the way back from main model George Bush 41 locomotive. So I think that's supposed to be coming sometime in December, I think they said. So those will be kind of a couple different ones I have. Push my mouth. Oh, why? Because I knocked Norfolk Southern. Whatever, Darren. You got CSX on your layout too. I think CSX did absorb Clinchfield. I don't know if they absorbed them directly or if Clinchfield got absorbed by somebody prior. We had I think Pierre Marquette, Western Maryland, Louisville, Nashville. So I don't know who absorbed who, but it all became whatever. I think it all became Chessie system, and then, then when they did away with the actual Chessie system, scheme, they went to CSX and that. So technically, Chessie system is still, I guess it's still a railroad, but nobody really refers to it as that. Everybody refers to it just plain old CSX. Yeah, Quacker. Is it Quacker Jack? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have anything against Norfolk Southern. It's just, I don't know. I guess it doesn't. I could take them or leave them. I do have one of their Gevos, just to have some different power on the layout, other than the CSX stuff. I actually like Conrail a lot, Sparky. I don't have any Conrail, but here in Cleveland, they were a huge presence here in Cleveland. At Collingwood Yards, I've done some videos out of there. That was a huge yard for them. In fact, a buddy of mine's dad, back when I was growing up in the 70s, he worked for Conrail. And Quinchfield got merged into the Seaboard. Okay, sorry, I know I've changed the subject. I'm just kind of reading the chat here a little bit. The Chelsea Cat and everything, I think people would be like head over heels over that. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, he worked for Conrail, and there's a couple times I remember, growing up that he actually took us down to the rail yards there, me and his son, and we got to ride on the switcher, just up and down the rails. I mean, you'd never be able to do that today, I'm sure, but back then things were a lot more lax, and it was really, really cool. Probably one of the reasons I really started to have a love for trains. Got my first train set when I was 5 or 6. It was a Lionel Super Chief. It was a freight. It wasn't the passenger though. It was the the red and silver. I guess it was an F7. I don't know. I still have it actually. I didn't run it this Christmas, but I have it. It still runs. But I have to clean it up now. It still ran a couple years ago. Last time I had it on the rails. So yeah, that's what I brought up on the bus. Okay, Darren. Talk to you later, buddy. Emergency board. Yeah, I do like that war bonnet. In fact, I thought about ordering that Dash 9 in the war bonnet scheme. I just have a hard time with the rivet counter price, even though it is actually a really good price. I don't know. I don't always need all them details. Hey, Gooseland, there you go. Yeah, I was actually just talking about you a little bit. Nothing good, of course. I gave him a little bit of a hard time. Him and his wife just finally, after being married, I don't remember how many years, was it 3 years? They took their honeymoon to Caribbean somewhere, Barbados, or some damn place. And he just got back, so don't feel bad for him. He was down in paradise for last week, bastard. 3 years, yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks, Drew. Yeah, I like my long trains. This one actually is not as long as I've had them before. The last coal, I did a video of one of my coal trains. I had 49 cars on it. I want to see how many I can get before I, and keep it on the rails. You know how that goes. Sometimes I just like goofing around with it. Let's see. Yeah, definitely happy anniversary there. Justin. Justin is Gooseland Railroad, by the way. Let's see. On the laptop, dots to the right of someone's name, and you can make them a moderator during the live stream or when you watch the replay later. Well, let's see. All right, Sparky, I'm going to add you as a moderator. How's that? Since you mentioned it. And then what does that do when somebody's a moderator? What's the job of a moderator? Actually, just to kind of block or delete things that are inappropriate? I haven't seen anything like that so far in here. I can stand for no nonsense, man. I'm gonna get a war bonnet. And I'll try to regain the good choices. Yeah, that is true. Good point. Good point. Now, does that change every? Can you change that every chat? You know what I mean, as far as your moderators go, or once you're a moderator, they always a moderator. Oh, I had you, Wilmer. Where's Benny? Anyhow, I guess. Oh, that's what the monitor does. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Clean and submit. Not that I really have much of a subject here. I guess I could take this thing off of the tripod and then follow this train around a little bit. You guys are up for that. Talk about the layout a little. I don't know if we're going to do a bunch of buffering in that once that happens. I won't be able to really follow the chat too well though. So, take care, Ollie. Thanks for stopping in, man. Little Tennessee Rail fan. You feel horrible. How is that, buddy? Yeah, I'm only running one locomotive tonight here, Quaker Jack. It was already kind of up and set and running, ready to run, so I just kind of went with it. Like I said, I barely had time to, oh man, that's not good. Pointing knives at people. Yeah, I barely had time to get home and get things up and running, unfortunately. Hopefully things will change going forward. I'll be able to get back to the 7 o'clock that everybody else is running. But, we'll see. Thanks, Sparky. I guess that's what a moderator does, huh? Middle Tennessee Rail fan, I do not have any heritage units or any BNSF as of yet. I was saying earlier, I don't know if it's really a heritage unit, but I'm getting the Spirit of 1943, Spirit of the Union there from UP, and I'm going to do the George Bush 41. When that is, I think that's in December when that comes out. And I pre-ordered a Dash 9 BNSF from Scale Trains. So, yeah, a little bit. I do have just a regular Union Pacific with the flag on it and that, but as far as heritage units, nothing. I got the Spirit of Ravenna that just came out from Scale Trains for CSX. That's about it. Do a UP OCS train. What's an OCS train? Am I blanking? OCS train. Hey, thanks, Dave. Office car special. Yeah. I would love to get a some of those passenger cars. There's I'm gonna probably botch his name. Rick Kempf, Kempf, I think. He's on Facebook a lot. He does some awesome work detailing graffiti stuff. He did the baggage car with the Bush funeral train, and it was actually selling them. A little too rich for my blood, but worth it, I'm sure. Honestly, I just couldn't get the okay from the FAS director to buy one, or I probably would have. But yeah, it's kind of, I would like to do that. Put that little funeral train together. So why don't I do that? Let me take this off the tripod and we'll walk around the layout and show you guys what I have here. Keep in mind, a lot of it's a work in progress. I have a lot of unfinished scenes. I don't know how many things I've started and get it to a certain point, and then I kind of move on to something else, and I got to get fine details on that in. So, yeah, let's see if I can do this without getting a total mess out of everything. How big is the layout? The layout is, I'm gonna say, it's about 11 wide total by 19 long on my longest wall. Take this off here. So let's flip this camera around. You can look at me in the mirror there, or in the thing. There's my bed, my son's drum set and everything there. Alright, basement. Let's start here. This is my duck under, guys. Alright. Eventually I want to do a swing bridge, a lift out something here. It's going to be a real pain in the neck ducking under it. You know, it's going to suck as I get older. Me and Gooseland are kind of trying to come up with a plan here. So let me duck under here. Follow the GP38. Past my farm, I got my little highway. Alright, am I back? Alright. So, we found that my wife did a little decal of that. Is it still froze? On my end, it's not froze. Alright, well, the train left. Hey, John. So come up this way. Past my little makeshift rail fan park. Am I still buffering, guys, or is it? Alright. That's what I was afraid of. So coming past that crossover that I did a video on. Still have to ballast that. Here are some super trees and static grass that I did along here. This area here I just added to the width of that pole. It was right here, like barely an edge there. I didn't think that went through too well. Here's the crossover I was working on. Still have to stripe it out and everything, and I have one crossing gate up. I have to put the other one up. They are operational. I just have to get that all wired up. Like I said, I start stuff and I don't finish. That's 3 tracks down. One is a spur. There was going to be a passenger station here where this town is. It ended up changing. I'm not going to do any ops tonight. I do have some videos of ops that I've done. I think as things are going here, me moving around. All the potholes there, no, that's actually pinholes. I gotta see how I can fix that. That's that foam that I use, and the pins in there left all these holes. So let's see if I can fix that, or I might have to redo this. I'm not really happy with the way that came out. You know, most of the time this foam works out real nice for me, and that's true. But my streets, let's see, this is looking down through my town, and I did buy the striping kit from Highways and Byways. I have to do the striping though. I haven't done it. I did try to put a lot of cracks and stuff in. I like things kind of all cracked up for the street. I had a lot of work. I got a lot of dead people laying around there. That was from my damn Catzilla. Got up here and was knocking all my guys over, all my people over. He didn't like them. A little donut shop here. A little Greasy Spoon Diner. Get that out of the way. Actually did some detail work on the inside there. At least I tried to. So I'll probably do like an old, like 50s night kind of old car thing there. Over there where those old Tyco buildings are, thanks Wilmer, those are going to come out. I ordered a modern gas station I'm going to put there. And where that truck is, the road's going to go up through there, and the gas station will be to the left of that. This way I enter my intermodal yard. Like I said, that damn cat knocked the flag off of there. This was kind of like a kit bash here. It was the old from Rick's Kits, Rick's Products. It was just a small office building or whatever. I kind of modified it a little bit. Yeah, that's where I park all my trailers and that for the intermodal. Can I come back here? Tripping over stuff, sorry guys. Hopefully this isn't buffering. I'm trying to be as slow moving as I can. I hope I'm not boring the hell out of you guys. Other than Justin, that's okay for Justin. Alright, there we go. So there's some more super trees that I did along the wall here. Going through. You can go through. The inner main will go through and bypass, or it'll come up and go up into the peninsula. So either way. This water tower here is buffering a little bit. Alright. I think I might do the Crooked River and Eastern that I have on my shirt. I might do that on the water tower or something. I haven't really decided yet. Let's see. Am I buffering still? So anyways, let's go back. Here's the intermodal. Come around here. It's a mess, guys. Sorry, I was working on, I built this crane. I didn't like that orange color that it comes in. Yeah, thanks, Wilmer. I think it would be too. I thought that orange color that it comes with, that Walther's kit, is kind of real fake looking. So I painted it yellow. Here's my ballast I'm going to do over here. And then let's look this way, down the backdrop. And up, this is up the peninsula, grain elevator. This area I've been working on lately, where these hoppers are here. Right in that area there is going to be my junkyard. My Eddie's junkyard where we scrap your crap. So I'm going to have the road come through. As you can see, it's just kind of temporary. I'm going to put that old house right up in here. And kind of do that, just, you know, like a rural industrial kind of area. Like have an old beat up fence, you know, kind of a little worn down. Grass maybe not looking too good, that type of thing. Then over here is going to be the entrance to the grain elevator. I'll do a little scale house and that, you know, a little office. This is some more super trees than that I did. Sorry, I'm kind of going slow because I don't want it to buffer. I feel like I'm taking forever. And then a tunnel through the backdrop. And I'll look back down here. See if I can find one. You see the little bears back there, and I got a couple little bears. You can't see them. Damn it. Yeah, so here's I'm looking back down. So the peninsula itself is about, I think, 12 feet from the wall out. I think. I forget now. But it's about 11 feet across, 10 and a half, 11 feet from there to over in the corner over there. So, anyways, I tried to make it like two different, pull up a foam road area, form it and pour it and smooth it. I might do that. Andy, I don't know. We'll see. I was trying to avoid using the foam in that. I don't know why, but or the like smooth it in that. I might give it a try though. This backdrop, I don't know if I'm going to leave it or not. I painted that myself. It came out decent, but you know, we'll see. I'm not unhappy with it. It came out a lot better than I thought. The backdrop all the way against the back is kind of more of a temporary thing. It doesn't even stretch all the way across. And just an extra piece I had from the other side. I threw it up there just because I thought it looked better than what was there, which was nothing. All right, let's come around, going through the tunnel here. Now this here, all this part of the mountain I did, this is all foam. Stacked foam. So come around, and you got the Crooked River Mine. That's my, kind of my piece de resistance. That's my favorite area of this layout. And it's probably the first thing I really did. So same thing here. There's my backdrop going down through. My power company. There's another tunnel down there. Is this buffering, or am I doing okay here? So I'll give you a look back here. The mine. I got way too many cars sitting up here now. And then I weathered up. That's a Walters New River Mining Company. Thanks. Backdrop is from Affordable Backdrops. See my little bear den back here. I just thought that was kind of funny. One of them bears. Coming down through, crossing over the Crooked River. Trying to get a bit of a shot of that. Got some canoers in there. So yeah, this is just done with that Mod Podge stuff, guys. I don't know if I'm. Oh, thanks, John. I'm sure it will, buddy. Wow, is that dirty? I gotta get over and do some dusting. Part of that is that damn cat, I'm telling you. Got up here and just destroy everything. He's a good cat, but he's curious. He's a kitten still. If you're talking to Sparky, it is, thanks, Vinny. It is not really done. There's definitely always more to do as far as scenery goes. This area is close to being done. So there's that. New River Mine. I think everybody has it. Yeah, I answered a question the other day on the one of the Facebook channels about how close and how much room between tracks and scenery. If you look at that, the way this send both of them. He was asking how much room to have between your track and the backdrop, the scenery in that. And actually, this really is very little, just enough. But the way the backdrop is, you really kind of have some depth there, which was kind of an accident, but it looked good. Like I said, when I got into this, John, crap, why am I blanking on his name? Did my layout design, and spooling. Oh, sorry, James. I'm trying to go slow, man. I don't know. Thanks, John Prescott. Thanks, John Dilly. John Prescott did my layout design, and I, really, when I got back in, there's a tunnel going through the tunnel there. Did the Envirotech Lake, like I said, look at it, the damn cat got up there, just playing with all this stuff. I do have a little beach here. I thought about doing like a little sunbather scene there eventually. Like I said, I get so far and and then that's it. I kind of just forget about it. I gotta go back. And this isn't done yet, backdrop wise. I did a video on the oil refinery, oil loading and unloading area. This is where we come through the backdrop from the other side. I hear it. Let's see if we can get you a little shot of it coming through. Never mind. Forgot he's going up the peninsula. Duh. But, anyways. That's just kind of sitting there. I don't know what to do with it right now. We'll come through here. Here's my engine facility. Here's my loco. Crooked River and Eastern. It's the only one I have so far. There's a caboose. So there's the engine house. Let's take a look down through the yard. There's my yard. Running down through. Thanks, Benny. I got an intermodal sitting there on the outside main. And then you got the inside main that's empty right now. Sorry if I'm boring the hell out of you guys. I'm trying to do this quick enough but slow enough. If you're interested, this was the original design of the Crooked River. So we are right in this area up here. Here's the mine, and you come down through and around. We just did that. There's the engine house. Okay, so that's where we are. And there's my water meter I had to hide. So, anyways, we'll come down. for the yard. Here are a couple of Scale Train Gevos. These are the operator series at my fueling station. Thanks, James. Not bad. Nobody could do it like Wilmer, though. The whole not bad thing. And come back through. I got the highway bridge there. Track planner. You mean I used John Prescott. I don't know what he used to do the track planner. Like I said, when I was getting back into it, kind of got a little caboose track going there. I had no real ideas on what I wanted in that. So Brian Burke, I was talking about him earlier. He had used them, and sorry, all this stuff in the way. There's a little Baltimore, Ohio switcher there. Oh, these are those Atlases. A couple of them I was talking about. This front one is with sound, and then the other one is non-sound. Not too badly detailed, and they run like a top, and they're pretty well speed matched together right out of the box. I didn't have to do too much with them. There's a tanker. I attempted a lot of these I weathered. No, not those. That's a weathered one I did. Northeast Coast Rail fan, how's it going there, bud? Let's see, where was I? Sorry, don't make you dizzy. That's my car shops. These are a couple of loads I attempted to make. Those are Starbucks straws. Made some pipe load out of that. Try to be a little budget friendly here and there. I don't know. They don't look too bad. Oh, you know what? Damn, I wish I could remember his website. What is it? What do I do with those loads? Is that right? Okay. Now, when it comes around, I'll show you these loads. Dave Rush, he's on Facebook. He has a Facebook page. Just look up under Dave Rush. There's all kinds of loads. You pick it up, he'll make it. And he's really reasonable price-wise. Hang on, I'm going to swing you around because they're right here. There's a girder load there. It's like a machine load. And then some I-beams here. I don't remember what I paid for them, but it wasn't really that much. There's a pipe load I did. Right. Alright, sorry about that. Those containers belong on NS trains. Containers belong on anything I want them to belong on. That's CSX has a huge intermodal yard out here in North Baltimore, Ohio, on the west side of Ohio. In fact, that's one reason I ordered that BNSF-9. From what I hear, they're supposed to be teaming up with CSX to run out to LA. So that's what I hear anyway. Back here in the corner is my asphalt plant. Came out pretty good. These are all, most of these are Walthers kits, guys. And then a cement plant. Just to get thing out of the way. This is the dirt that I make. This is dirt out of my yard. Since this is in my way, I might as well show it. I just sift it. I'm a freak about bugs and stuff, so I baked it in the oven on like 200, 250. And it's free gun cover, man. So, and of course I cover it with static rest, things like that too, but it gives a nice base. And we're kind of back around to the beginning. I was doing some track cleaning yesterday so that this damn thing would actually, if I did run the train tonight, I wanted to make sure it was going to run. So anyways, a little pig pen there, horses. My corn gun. This is a Christmas garland that I cut. I found a guy on one of the YouTube channels that did it for a Zen scale layout. It's not too bad, From a distance, it looks better than up close. 50 more cows. Sparky, you got so many damn cows, you don't have enough room for them all. I have to catch your latest video down there. Are you going to... Actually, let me ask you this, Sparky. Are you going to... CSX is firing the Parsec Intermodal Company and hiring new men. I didn't know that. All right, Vinny. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Anyway, Sparky, are you going to continue on with the layout you have? Or are you going to just kind of crooked Donald as a farm? That's funny. And then I did my little apple orchard here. A couple guys picking apples. The lady's hanging out some laundry. It's actually an oak scale tree there. But so there you go. Back to the crossover. And this is how I'm keeping Catzilla out. Found some free bifold doors some guy was getting rid of. Basement will belong to. So you're not going to do any more on this current layout. You're going to just wait till you get the shed going, which would make sense if that's the case. So thank you. Let me just go back under here. Oh, there's all my Buckeye stuff, my Brown stuff. Boy, am I excited for the Brown season this year. Sounds like there may finally have ourselves a team. I don't know. We shall see. Here's my workbench. My wife just got some new spice racks, so I was able to steal these racks from the cupboard. Kind of set that stuff up. A little magnifying light here because I'm freaking going blind in my old age. Yeah, it kind of is, man. My son is 17. Actually, tomorrow's his birthday. And here's his mess of a drum set. But he's actually pretty good at it. And maybe eventually I'll annex this area here. In this area. So, we'll see. Here's my, there's no Baltimore, Ohio. SD7, I think it is, or SD9. Won't be cellar dwelling in Florida here. A few years in the road. We'll see. Let me flip this around. This is some more static grass and that I did. Super trees. I bought that value pack of super trees. It says you get like 25, 30 trees. I bet you I got 100 plus. If you count all these little trees here, you know, the little pieces, parts. If you want all big trees, yeah, you're not going to get as many. But yeah, so that's about it, guys. I don't know what else to really show you. A little bit of a view across the way here. And the backdrop and everything. Sparky, how big is that shed? I'm sure you've said it already, and I'm just getting old and brain dead. Right around again. Look at my ugly mug. I'm going to try to put this back on the tripod. We're getting kind of up there on the time, so I should think about wrapping this thing up. I do get a little, but looks like a buffer again. 15 by 45. Holy crap, 45. One end will have a studio, and it will be a shed. Middle will be trains, okay? So you're sharing the space. It won't be all just the trains. I was under the assumption that it would be all trains. So, yeah, guys, you know, a whole lot of attention to the chat. If you want to just go ahead and, you know, subscribe to each other, that type of thing, feel free to do so now. And then we'll call it a show. I do appreciate everybody stopping in. Hope it was entertaining. I had fun. Anybody is interested in the shirts, let me know. If I get enough interest, maybe I'll get a look at doing that Teespring thing, or just taking some orders. Jack, are you just strictly on, thanks Wilmer, are you just strictly on Facebook now with your videos, or are you, thanks Ben, or are you still doing some YouTube stuff? I know you had some trouble there. Oh, okay, cool, John. I'll have to look back through the chat. So if anybody's interested in these shirts, I try to get a price and see how many I get. Thanks, Sparky. Ben, I'll see. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you or not, Ben's Trains, but I definitely will. And when I watch this back, I'll go through the chat and see who's been in it. If I missed anybody, I'll sub to anybody that I'm not sub to as well. And again, thanks for watching. Yeah, I mean, I can order mugs too. I mean, you know, that type of thing. I might actually look at doing some other designs eventually. It just depends on YouTube series will be live. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped in too, John. See you, Jack Jack. See all you guys. It's great to have all you guys in. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to checking all you guys out that I'm not subbed to. And of course, I try to watch everybody I am subbed to as much as I can. Andy, awesome. Your layout's looking great too. Check out the Andy man. Oh, guys. He's got a really nice layout there. He's a big Conrail guy too. And man, his is coming out great. So check him out. He's got a couple of really cool German Shepherds. If nothing else, tune in for that. The guard dogs. I've never seen two lazier guard dogs in my life, but they're beautiful dogs. So, yeah, we'll see everybody at Steamtown. Sparky, how's that going? Any more luck on selling those diner car seats for the diner, the dinner? Hopefully you don't have to pay for that $600 salmon. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I will definitely be there. And my wife was actually excited about it too. And yeah. Nope, still 8 left. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too, man. That's kind of a, I don't know if I want to say once in a lifetime thing, but for all of us to be together and have dinner together on that historic diner car, I mean, you know. Sparky, promote that other, the guy that was had that offer with the video with the offer there. Damn it, Wilmer just did a video on it too Monday. I'm totally blanking. The Switch list, thank you. Guys, go check out the Switch list. He has a video up there. Anybody that's still going to Steamtown that is interested in doing the diner car experience, he's got an awesome offer up there on the table for anybody interested not going on a diner car. Check out his last video. Check him out anyway. He's a great guy. So anyways, with that, see everybody at Steamtown, and I'm sure we'll get a lot of videos out of that. And thanks to the On Track Tuesday guys for letting me step in and do this. It's really humbling and honorable. I'm honored to be able to do it. It's very humbling to be able to do it. And we will catch you next time. Maybe we'll try to do something a little more in depth, maybe a how-to or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to bore the hell out of everybody. So with that, thanks again. And from the Crooked River and Eastern, On Track Tuesday, I will call it a wrap. So talk to you next time. See you at Steamtown, guys. Thanks for watching.